AF is 22.
Yeah, there you go.
And BB.
And BB's the oldest.
He's the baby.
I'm 50.
He's 547 years old. What level are the admins in the game of IRL? Well, that's the same as our age. Every year we level up, right? What level are the admins? It's best to think of your age as a level. That way you don't get depressed about it when you get to a really high level. How often does the server run into issues? Define issues, because otherwise I'm just going to say always.
Yeah.
Autcraft is a running issue.
Two enough.
I just got dunked.
Nice. I kind of define Autcraft this way I define my life, which is functionally dysfunctional. It's never running smoothly, but it's always running. Lag-wise, Autcraft is actually, it comes and goes. Like, and it's funny because I try to explain this to people and always fail, but Autcraft can have like 6 months of 20 TPS and no lag and just be fine, and then all of a sudden one day it'll just flip over and it'll have lag issues all the time. And there's never any rhyme or reason for it. Like, it's not, we didn't update, we didn't add any new plugins, nothing happened. It's just all of a sudden there's a lag issue and we can't track it down. And it'll be like that for a few months, and then all of a sudden it'll just be gone again and we won't know why. For the most part, though, considering we have so many people and we're like 97 people right now, this is actually running pretty well. So even with lag issues, the server just, like I said, is functionally dysfunctional. It just keeps on chugging along, and as long as it keeps doing its job, I'm not going to complain too much.
Not too much.
Not too much. I complain a little bit. A little bit.
Just
A little bit.
A little bit. In my opinion, when you're doing something hard, if you don't have issues, you're doing something wrong.
Kind of true.
Kind of true.
That's a good motto for life.
It's kind of true.
Nothing good really is super easy, so.
Well, they say if something isn't challenging or difficult, are you really making progress? Hi, Bushu. How is your day going? Oh, that's the toughest question yet. My day is good. Day started pretty early, but not too early. Thank you to my fellow admins, you guys here in the call, and some of the others. I actually got some sleep last, which was a nice, refreshing change. So thank you guys
Sleep
for
is
that.
good.
Yeah, yeah, sleep is good. However, that being said, now here we are all in a call on a live stream and hosting an event. So days like this are tons of fun, very rewarding, but also kind of stressful for the staff. You know, we work hard all the way up to it, making sure everything works right and everything is organized and planned and stuff. And then we're also, you know, yeah, I'm sure you can hear in the stream, you can hear the typing going on and stuff. So the admins are constantly talking to people and dealing with the issues and stuff behind the scenes that I don't have to deal with because I'm the one hosting the stream. So our days are, it's kind of like the server, good and bad, you know, like very rewarding, definitely worthwhile, but at the same time, a little bit stressful. Duck with Autism donated $1 whole, and he says,
Yay.
he says quack. I'll take it. Thank you, Duck with Autism. $1 goes
anyone
towards hosting the
watching
server,
my
and as long as that keeps happening, the server keeps being free for everybody. So.
Or if you don't, let me know.
John0696 messaged and says, just wanted to say your server rocks, and I agree. It rocks.
Oh, hey, John.
It rocks. And
Hopefully, you're
rolls.
gonna
Yeah.
be seeing John over on ACO soon too.
Yep. He's been inquiring.
I just asked about that recently, so looking forward to that, John.
For everyone watching
Yeah,
my
absolutely.
stream, this
Anybody
is
that's
kind of
15
my
and older
perspective of
watching the stream or on the server.
of Autcon 2020.
I guess you'd have to be watching the stream. You can't hear me on the server if you're not. Anybody that's 15 and over, We do have a secondary server called Autcraft Obsidian, or ACO for short, and it is
Turn the
exclusively
F down a
for the
bit
players
so
that
at
are
least you
15
can
and
hear
older.
me
And that's so
speak.
that you can have a little bit more freedom in what you say. Not so much that it can be inappropriate or whatever, but just that you don't have to like constantly be thinking about, you know, what little kids are going to be hearing. Um, we heard from a lot of players who said that they just feel oh wow, they just feel a little bit overwhelmed at times because they're constantly having to think about what they're going to say and if it's okay to say around a 6-year-old. And that level of stress it kind of takes a little bit of the fun away from Outcraft for them. Not that they want to swear or be inappropriate or anything, like I said, it's always on their mind. And so we wanted to make a server where they could go and play and not have to worry about that sort of thing. But we took it to the next level and made it more vanilla as well. So it's actually in real legit hard mode. It doesn't have lots of different worlds. It has a world and another and an end. It doesn't have keep inventory. It doesn't have set homes. It doesn't have protections and stuff. Literally, it's a lot like Hermitcraft or other YouTube style Minecraft communities that you've seen, where the people all work together and build together and prank each other and have PvP tournaments and all that sort of stuff. We have a separate Discord for it, and that's where most of the communication happens and stuff. So it's very much an Outcraft server. It's to keep you safe. It's whitelisted. It has all the same morals and ethics and principles as this Outcraft server, but it's a lot more vanilla, a lot more open, and yeah, for 15 and up. So that's an option for any of you viewers who would like a place like that. If you've ever wanted to be like a part of a YouTuber style community where you can do all that sort of stuff, then ACO is for you.
Wait, I thought we were closing off the list for ACO.
You are, I'm not.
We're full.
We're
just
full.
just kidding.
The player base, the active, well, mostly active. Some people come and go, just like on Outcraft. But active in general, there's 125 people on
125 active members right now.
Yeah, so it's not empty, but it's not 12,000 people. Not that Outcraft has 12,000 people at any given time, but we're like at 100 right now, 99. So ACO isn't like that. All 125 won't be on at any given time. But the server pretty much is never at 0 either. There's always something happening all around the clock.
And there's times ACO will have more players on than Outcraft.
Yeah.
We have little dance parties for that.
Exactly. Yeah. Speaking of which, there's weekly karaoke, which might become monthly or bi-weekly or something. But
oh yeah, that's a.
There's a karaoke. There's impromptu beach parties and dance parties and stuff. But then there's also big birthdays and
Lots of them.
And just events that will happen like at Easter and Christmas and stuff. But then events that'll just happen in the middle of nowhere. Like what was it last week? You did like Merry Halloween.
Oh, Merry Halloween party, yeah. And we had a group movie. We all watched The Nightmare Before Christmas. And...
Yes, there are shiny heads on ACO as well. We did bring over the head plugin over there. So all the heads that you find on Outcraft, you'll also find over there. And,
plus we have player heads, yeah.
And player heads for the PvP. So when you kill each other, the head drops. So you actually get those over there, which you do not get on Outcraft. I was gonna say wow, Just Whiskers, $30. Oh, Mod Killer, I saw your $1 too. Thank you very much. Here's another year of Outcraft, $30. Thank you, Just Whiskers and Mod Killer. You guys are awesome. What's the head plugin called? It's called the Outcraft player head plugin. It's literally our plugin. It's custom made to us. So you're not going to get it. But there are other head plugins out there that work just as well. They just don't have many of the features ours does, like shinies. On ACO, I was going to say the mob head drop rate is actually a little bit higher than Outcraft's because it's on hard mode, so it's tougher to do, but also because there are no ranks and there are no items. There are no mob spawn eggs. So you can't just drop a creeper egg into a spawner and farm creepers. That doesn't happen there. So because the mechanics work a little bit different, they're more vanilla-like, it's actually a little bit higher, but not a lot higher. It's still a challenge. You're still going to have to go out and be farming for days and, you know, hope like months can go by before you get a shiny. However, another thing that we did carry over is wither fights. The big, huge community wither fights we do on Outcraft, we also do one over on ACO too. Entirely different arenas. The cursed admins are not there, but pretty much all the others are. The bosses are there, and all the mobs, they're all there. Why do we need to have our Dragon Slayer and Nether King heads? Wait and find out.
Ooh, secrets.
Can't be spoiling all the surprises in the first half hour of the stream, you know. Duck with autism, $1. This is 10 Swedish nones. That's so much money. I want you to dance for me. No.
I just want to give a huge shout out to Riley, or Dreamberry, for bringing me breakfast. She'll be jealous, guys. She'll be jealous.
No, she
brought me.
That's not allowed.
Cereal and a soda.
It's not allowed. She didn't bring me breakfast.
Yeah, I would like some too.
Someone is raiding. This stream.
Somebody's raiding? Who's raiding the stream?
Nano Galactic.
Nanogalactic raid. Huh. Thanks. That's pretty awesome. Thank you. Cool Husky 123 Claudia. That's an awesome mouthful of a name. Hi, Duck with Autism. Thank you for your $1, and I'll gladly put you on the stream and give you a shout out, but I'm not dancing for you. Claudia, Cool Husky, says, I have autism, ADHD, and anxiety. Welcome to the club.
Welcome.
She says,
do you
have autism, autism father? Yes, I do. I have 2 boys, and my oldest, Cameron, has autism. And when he was diagnosed, shortly after, it started to occur to us that a lot of what made him autistic was very similar to the way I have been my whole entire life. So I went in myself as an adult and was given an assessment, and I was diagnosed with Asperger's, which now is just all autism spectrum disorders. Means I probably would not be diagnosed today, but since I was at the time, I fall under the umbrella of autism. So yes, I do, and my son does, which kind of gives double meaning to the name Autism Father.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to complete this parkour, but I'll give it my best shot.
My son takes great pride in the fact that he was diagnosed with autism and that I took such an active role in the autism community after the fact, and now he takes sole praise. What would you call that? Soul whatever. He's solely responsible for the creation of Outcraft, basically. Without him, there wouldn't be an Outcraft, and he's not wrong. He's definitely not wrong on that. So, actually, funny stories. You'll get to hear that story directly from him in less than 3 weeks now. He was.
Is it so soon already?
Yeah, he was interviewed on my bed. You're gonna get to see and hear him talk about it on my bed in the upcoming episode of Meet a Minecrafter on the Minecraft YouTube channel.
APL.
Yes.
Can you please give Duncan a bow and arrow? Something happened to the one for here.
Okay.
Since you're right there, I see you. Thank you.
Something happened to it. Somebody wandered off with it, probably.
I don't know.
So yeah, Meet a Minecrafter, for those of you who don't know. Tanya donated $5. Hi AF, hi Blue, hi BB, hi APL, #blame BB.
Yay, thank you.
Definitely agree
You guys
with the
are
last
doing
part.
great with the blame BB.
Yep, definitely agree with the last part of that. Also, hi. Meet a Minecrafter is a Mojang initiative. They've been sending camera crews all around the world and making these mini documentaries about people doing amazing things with the game of Minecraft. People creating AI, people helping homelessness, people restructuring their city using the game to build it, getting the community involved, and some weirdo in Canada who started a server for kids with autism. They actually sent a camera crew out in minus 40-degree weather. I felt so bad for them that day. It was legit minus 40 that day. They come into town and they show up at my door and they film me all day long and my kids. And yeah, that episode will be out September 10th on their Minecraft channel. Weirdo? Nah. Oh, we're all a little weird here.
Just a little?
Well, some more than others.
True.
Look at that. 101 players on Hotcraft and over 70 viewers in the Twitch stream. Thank you very much, guys, for being a part of this today. Hashtag Team Weird. So, I recently did a podcast, Void Frogs, and it was an interesting one because they were the first people that I've ever talked to in any of these interviews and stuff who were like, you know, you probably get asked about Minecraft and about the server all the time, but could you tell us about autism? And I was like, oh, wow. Nobody ever asks me to talk about autism. Like, how cool is that? So anyway, so this is Autcon. We're on an autism Minecraft server, so I don't necessarily want to just dive in and start talking all about autism, but I do want to invite you guys in the stream. We have 70 people. I know most of you are players on the server and such, but if you guys have any questions about that, you don't have to just ask the admins about, you know, who we are and stuff. You can ask questions about the server, about what happens behind the scenes is a good questions to ask right about now, and about autism too. If you guys have any questions about, you know, just about anything going on that you've ever wanted to ask us, this is the time. I'm in the voice channel with the fellow admins. Players can't use boats. Can somebody fix the region flag to use vehicles?
I just messaged BB about it.
Okay, perfect.
We on it.
Who else is coming on the server? I actually haven't legit invited anybody. I never really do. YouTubers and people that we've talked to and stuff, you tend to just show up if they're going to. Those of you who are on Twitter or social media and stuff are more than welcome to let some of the people know that, you know, have visited before, DocM, Log.zip, Stampy, Vintage Beef, whoever else. But usually, yeah, they just show up. I don't go inviting them. And I think that's a good lesson. That also came up in the podcast, by the way. People have asked, you know, how do you get these YouTubers on your server? How do you get them to show up for your streams and stuff? Because everybody who has a server wants the celebrities on it to show up. And they're like, how do you do it? And I said, honestly, I don't. You just start something that's unique, something that nobody else is doing, something that has a purpose. You don't just start a server and build a spawn and try and get people to come there and hope that Stampy will show up one day. It just doesn't work that way. You have to do something that's totally unique. They go to Hypixel because it's unique. They come to Autcraft because it's unique. They'll go to your server, but it has to be something that they've never seen before and something that is serving more of a purpose than just you wanting to have a popular place. And they will show up. For everybody who's ever joined Autcraft and said, I want to start my own server, I want it to be just like Autcraft, can you tell me what plugins you use? First thing I tell them is, don't bother. Autcraft has got a TED Talk behind it. It's got all these news stories. It's got 12,000 people on the whitelist. Don't compete with that. I mean, you might be able to do better than we can. I'm not saying you can't. Heaven knows I'm still trying to figure this out as I go. So there's certainly room for improvement, but you're up against a huge mountain to try and compete and try and get people to go to your server instead of Autcraft at this point, because we already have 7 years established. So if you're going to do something, by all means do, but just do something unique that nobody has seen before, that people actually want and need. Are the admins going to come into the Patreon voice chat later? Yes.
Yeah, we will.
Absolutely. Bed Wars, no. One of the things about Autcraft is that it is PvP free. ACO, there's PvP. So if you're over 15, you can go there and talk with some others who would like to PvP with you and do that, because it's consent-based. You can't just go killing people willy-nilly. Sorry, I had to work that into each stream. I had to say willy-nilly at least once. No PvP here. So a lot of the games like Survival Wars and Bed Wars and stuff like that will never be on Autcraft. Did I just say a server name? I know it's terrible. I did mention Hypixel. I also mentioned Hermitcraft, but not so much to advertise them, just as an examples. But also, one of our guests that we had show up on the server one time was Simon from Hypixel. So, go figure. The Aut coaster is out of carts. How does that even work? It starts at the start and ends at the end, and then it's ready for the next person. So where did the carts go? Where do I buy Autcon heads? That's a good question. BB? Anybody? Do we have a system for getting everybody to have a An Autcon head?
Zaddy is giving them out.
Okay.
I just asked him. Is it going around to place giving them out? So if you don't get one, ask Zaddy.
Yeah, everybody finds Zeddy. Hi, Luca. People's usernames are going green when they join. I noticed that.
I noticed that too.
Somebody's not.
That's from the
yeah, somebody's not clearing the wipeout. Whoever is banning wipeout, you got to press that clear button when somebody finishes a track.
Yeah,
I was
you
wondering
can
why
run
they were
around with a green name for a minute, AF.
Oh well.
Oh,
Come to our booth. Which booth? Where are you? Where's Dreamberry?
Um,
I'll just TP.
yeah, that's easier.
The Impossible Arrow game.
APL, can you fix the arrows again? For whatever reason, this keeps happening.
yeah.
Look, it's a stinker and a stinkberry. She's not watching the stream, right?
Who's that? Riley?
Yeah.
I don't know,
Well,
actually.
apparently she's bringing people food.
I know, I got
Right.
breakfast delivered. Be jealous.
You. Oh, that's rude.
I think we should ban her.
Wait, I might need her to bring me lunch, so hold on.
Well, you can unban her when you need lunch, and then we'll reban her again for not bringing it for us.
This was so early for us in the morning that she didn't even sleep last night, so.
Yeah.
If you ban her, she'd probably just go right to bed.
She'd probably be like, yes!
Finally, I can go to sleep.
Bedtime. Pika Gamer says, can I have the map art that's at spawn?
Oh.
Yes.
It's pretty cool map art.
It is pretty cool map art. There's two different map arts. One of them has already been around for a while, which is the stars, but the other one is the Autcon logo on it, which is definitely a keeper.
Yeah.
It's funny, I made a map art of 99% black concrete and 1% white concrete, and I swear it's the most popular map art on both servers.
The stars?
Yeah, the black sky with stars. Everybody wants a copy of that map. Derry, you already have the Autcon logo? Nice. Colgutton, hey, good to see you. Can I have the map art too? Yeah, well, I guess we'll have to get another line going or something somewhere. Get people to the Autcon heads in the map arts and stuff or something. Can you give it to me, please? I gotta go. BB, can you get Pika Gamer head
yes.
on the map before they have to go, please? Thank you.
One moment.
ACO voice chat? Sure, Dan. Just not yet. Not yet. Those of you in the chat, would you like to hear from the ACO gang? You can hear all about what happens over on ACO from them, and not necessarily just me relaying stuff.
It's early in the morning.
It's early,
for
not
that.
yet. Yeah, not right now. I'm not saying right now, but at some point during the stream. We have a 4-hour stream.
We should head over to Patreon pretty soon.
I agree. Yeah. And the staff channel as well. I think there's still some people in staff. You can
should do stuff first.
Hear from some of our senior helpers and helpers. You can get shiny heads. Yes, Timo. Timo, how long has it been since you've been on Outcraft? Actually, speaking of, was it yesterday? Yesterday was the 3-year anniversary since we started shinies on Outcraft.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
3 years. Luca says it's almost midnight.
Oh, welcome to Monday, Luca.
Yeah.
Luca, hi.
How long am I going to stream? Another 3 hours.
Ooh. Say it like that.
What was the last big event with the cursed admins? That was Outcraft's 7th anniversary.
Oh, the
Our birthday.
Yeah, the birthday party.
Outcraft is no longer a toddler, 7-year-old big boy server.
Big girl server.
Big girl server.
Just kidding.
Poobie plays watching the stream. Hi, Poobie. Oh, speaking of which, not really a birthday present, but kind of a late birthday present. Those of you who do your research on Wikipedia, if you go to the Minecraft page on Wikipedia, Craft is now listed as one of the applications examples for the cultural impact that Minecraft has had on the world. I just went to Google the other day and searched for Autcraft just to see if anybody's talking about us, and the Wikipedia page came up. So we got added to that this last month.
Yeah, sometime recently.
Hashtag we love blue. For those of you guys asking, wasn't Autcraft 1.8 back on the 1st of May? Gosh, I don't know what was happening yesterday, much less 2017. If you guys are watching the stream and asking me questions like, can I have a map or a Autcon head or whatever, don't ask me. I can pass along the message.
Maps, go ahead and message me.
Yeah, message BB. Message Zeddy for one of the heads. Message BB for a map. You'd like to join ACO? Best. Timo, you can join ACO. Symphogear. Dan, that's your sister, right? She just left, but it's good to see her on. AC has a Wikipedia? No, AC does not have a Wikipedia page. Minecraft does, and we're included on Minecraft's Wikipedia page. Twitch keeps crashing for you? Oh, sorry, JW. Message one of you for the map and heads. Message BB for the map art. Message Zeddy for the Autcon 2020 head. Hey, Millie. Coming on soon? Awesome. Hi, Blastoise. So for those of you joining the stream, it's been up for an hour now. For those of you joining the stream, this is Autcon 2020. We have 4 admins in the call. Myself, Autism Pasta Lover, BB1201-1201, and Just Blue 333. Or Blue.
Just Blue.
Hello.
Good morning.
So yeah, we're just showing off the server a little bit. We're showing off Autcon here a little bit, some of the games and stuff going on. We have some announcements going soon. We can start releasing some of those. And then we're also going to be going into some other chats. We're going to go into the staff chat with the senior helpers and helpers. We're going to go into Patreon chat, who are our supporters, who make Autcraft possible, because without money, nothing happens in this world. And Autcraft is free, so definitely need supporters. Much appreciated to them. We'll include them, and we'll probably pop over to the ACO Discord as well and talk with people over there, so that for those of you who didn't already, midnight announcement. Yeah, that's right. For those who don't know much about ACO, because it doesn't get the same press, it's part of Autcraft, but doesn't get mentioned in the press, we'll pop over there and talk to ACO members, and you guys can hear all about that too. So we have a lot going on. Patreon, yay! Patreon staff chats. Yeah, Lamb and Ham, you can be in both of those.
What are you doing right now?
Me?
Yes.
I'm jumping up and down on the dunk tank. What you doing?
Okay, can you go to spawn and get a copy of the star map?
I have it. Oh, the star map? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Star map.
Yeah.
Like, do you want me to replace you in the dunk tank for a bit?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, absolutely.
People want to dunk APL?
Nah.
Yeah.
They want
I'll put you in your inventory.
They want to cook me.
They want to cook your pot, yeah, because you're pasta. I don't know how you became pasta when you're a pasta lover, unless like you really love
Maybe.
yourself. Can someone man the Aut coaster? Is there no more minecarts?
Thank you, Blue.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a cart in there now, but now there's at least one more. Your brother's up? Awesome, awesome. Have the looping command light blue command block been used for anything? I'm not sure what you mean. We have a lot of command blocks in this server, though. I've recently been teaching myself how to use them, and that's how we do some of the fun things like the wither fights, where we have cursed admins, and those cursed admins are basically just husks with the admin heads on them. but they have admin abilities like smite and fireballs and teleportation and blindness and poison and stuff like that, and all that stuff is done with command blocks. A question for all of you: how many people have been close to getting admin?
That's a tough question.
How many members do we have?
Yeah.
12,000?
We're over 12,600.
All 12,000. Everybody's in.
Everyone's a contender.
Yeah.
Just takes time. Oh look, APL, we're still driving the
Monster Killer is looking for you.
Who's looking for me?
Monster Killer.
Oh.
He has some tickets for you.
Hi again, Bushi. For any idea where he is? To give you guys an example to answer that question, BB joined the server in 2013 as a child, and now you're not a child and you're an admin 7 years later. So for all those people who are like, I'm only 13, I'm only 14, I'm only 15, blah blah blah, I'm never gonna be 18, I'm never gonna be an admin. The truth is that it's gonna take time until you're 18, but you're a potential admin.
Yep.
That's a great example. And you don't have to know tech to be an admin.
That's right. I've often said I can teach anybody the commands. I can teach you guys how to make protections and do the mod recs and stuff like that. But what I can't teach is how to be helpful and kind and patient and compassionate and, just a really good person. That you have to figure out on your own. And if you can do that and you can show to us that that's who you are and how you can be, then we'll teach you the technical stuff and you can be an admin. But that's also why it takes so long to be an admin. You'll notice that there's no apply to be staff link. There's no link where you can just volunteer to be an admin or a staff member on Autcon. It's because we need to see you actually interacting with people. We need to see you talking with people when they're feeling down or when they're angry. We need to see you handle arguments without having any kind of mute commands. We need to see you, just spend time with people because they're lonely. We need to see all this stuff, and we need to see it happen for a while to know that that's who you are, and you're not just going to do that once or twice hoping to be an admin. But you do that, you keep it up, and you show us that, you're dedicated to being that sort of person for other people on the server who need that sort of thing, and we're going to message you one day and say, how would you like to be part of our team?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you get it.
You don't have to know tech, so...
Exactly. Blue is a perfect example of that.
Yes. I was kind of informed you had to have no tech, and you really don't, so... I often even restart the wrong servers, and you can still be an admin, so...
Yes, she does that very often.
You guys had random restarts, you didn't know what they were for? Totally was BB, not me,
Right.
but
It's
it's okay.
Oh, Millie's at spawn waiting for a ticket. There's nobody there.
I thought, let's see, hold on.
Is it possible to get 100 tickets? I suppose we could just give you 100 tickets if you really want them. Hi, Rizzy. Nice to see you in the chat, too. She says, yes, Blue, we know.
It happens. It happens.
But Blue is actually a very good example of that. She's a self-proclaimed, I don't even know what you call it, but just anti-tech, I guess. She does not do tech.
I'm allergic.
But
Look into hives.
But she's also basically me, the equivalent of me on ACO. She's running the server while I'm over on Autcraft, and she does all the mod recs. She tracks down a leg. She does all the stuff I do here without having ever known that stuff, and it's because she cares enough that she forces herself to learn it, and she's able to learn it. But it's being able to be there for the players and take care of the players and stuff. That's the stuff I can't teach her how to do, and she's better at it than I am. So you don't have to know the tech stuff. If she can go from not knowing any of the commands or any of the things behind the scenes about how to run a server to actually basically running ACO in like what, a year? Has it been a year? Year and a little bit?
For what? Since I became admin?
Since you became the admin of ACO, yeah.
I've been admin a little over a year.
A little over a year. So there you go. So don't worry about your technical expertise. Don't worry. And I've had a lot of people who say, I've had my own server, I could be an admin. Well, that's not the way it works here. That doesn't mean anything to me. You having your own server or knowing how to do world edit or whatever doesn't qualify you here. I can teach you that. Another question, if you could start an Autcraft for 18 plus, what would you call it? Autcraft After Dark. No.
No. That's what we call ACO.
Yeah, ACO's already got that. I don't think I would start one for 18 plus, to be honest. I think at 18 plus, not everybody that has autism that is 18 plus is independent or anything, but I think you're pretty much, you could either fend for yourself on whatever server you want to play, or you can find yourself a home on Autcraft or ACO. There doesn't.
I was gonna say ACO has a lot of, we take care of that side of it.
A lot
too.
of adults, into 30s
Actually,
and 40s.
quite a few
and
adults
stuff.
lately.
Yeah, so I don't think there needs to be an 18 plus server. So I never really put any thought into a name for anything like that, but
There's nothing we would really add.
no, there's nothing
That
would be
because we
different.
would keep our same core morals and values that we do
Yeah.
on EC and ACO. So really, I can't see that.
If anything, it would take away from Autcraft and ACO.
Yeah, exactly. ACO does give you those freedoms to express yourself a little more than you can on AC. For instance, we don't have the swear filters, things like that. We do allow more mature talks, but still nothing that would upset other players, anything controversial or anything like that.
Mhm.
So, it gives you the space to be more open about yourself and talk about in real life things, and really learn to support each other, which is what I think is one of the great parts of ACO versus having like Autcraft where you have, you go to an admin for something or a senior helper. But aside from that, I can't think of anything I would even want to change about ACO to make it more 18 and older. I think even if we had an 18 and older server, it would still probably fit the bill of Autcraft. So,
yeah.
I mean, ACO be the same.
Exactly, and that's kind of the thing, right? Like, when I started ACO, it wasn't because adults wanted a server. It wasn't because 18 plus wanted a server. It was because people that were in their age range around 15 to 22, 23, I would say, that wanted a place because they were the ones that were uncomfortable. Most of the adults that were, parents or in their 20s or older or whatever, they were fine with being around the kids. They didn't feel uncomfortable at all. They were totally at ease, just not swearing, just, they already had that mentality where, there's 6-year-olds around, I shouldn't talk about this stuff, and it just wasn't an issue. It was the older teens and early 20s that really wanted that freedom. So 18 plus, I think, yeah, they would be right at home on either server, I think.
Plus, we got ACR on the way, so we have a third server on the way.
Exactly.
I should say fourth server.
Fourth, yeah. Creative counts, even though it's tied to survival. Just Whiskers just became a patron. He just messaged me.
Oh,
So
thank you,
Thank you.
Whiskers.
Thank you.
Also, Music 907 just became a patron. I don't even know who that is, but thank you.
Thank you. Whiskers is, speaking of ACO, Whiskers is a big part of ACO. They are on our farm team, which is pretty exciting.
Galaxy Wolfeye says, Blue, what are you doing?
I'm running around.
She's running around. What server? ACR, she mentioned.
ACR.
Autcraft Reloaded. It is our current project that is very much delayed, thank you to the events of 2020.
Yeah, thank you, 2020.
But it is going to be our Autcraft modded server.
Mm-hmm.
We don't... Actually, I think we're getting close to a mod list, but we don't have it finalized yet.
Mm-hmm.
That was the thing we were working on when 2020 became a thing. And so it's been majorly delayed, but we're still working on it. It's still going to be a thing, and it will be called Autcraft Reloaded ACR modded.
ACR.
And it will be 15 plus, just like ACO, but it won't be exclusive to ACO members. Anybody that's on Autcraft that is over 15, even if they're not already on ACO, they can join ACR and play modded if they want. Sounds awesome, but it'll probably blow up my laptop. Modded can be pretty intensive, yeah.
It will make your laptop literally sound like a jet engine and take off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's part of the reason that it's going to be 15 plus as well. It's because there's going to be world crashes, there's going to be stuff lost, there's going to be certain computer spec requirements to be able to play on it. There's going to be a lot of people very angry with the tech aspect of it when their mods break or clash or...
It's modded. You just described modded.
It's modded, yeah, and it's not for many children who wish that they could but just won't be able to handle it. Blame BB for it. Yeah, exactly. That's basically what it's going to be.
I can't even run mods.
That's the problem, BB. See, you already broke it.
Always blame BB.
Always. That'll be the tagline for ACR. ACR, blame BB.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I just realized I don't have my ducky on.
No, you're missing your ducky. Do I have mine?
Where
Got my ducky.
I can't remember how to do this. Jacket?
Yeah,
There we
jacket. There you go.
There we go.
So that's an example
Almost
of
drowned.
Blue not knowing tech.
Right,
See, I don't even know how to turn my skin on.
Yeah. She can't get the jacket on her skin, but she's gonna be helping run the modded Minecraft server.
You got it. We got this.
So yeah.
So help.
I'm stuck in the underground maze. Yeah, mazes will do that. Anybody got a TP for Poopy Plays? You haven't been on Autcraft in years, but I'm following what's happening. Yeah, it's good to see you, Asperger Bear. That's funny, you know. We've actually had players, BB being one of them, who have disappeared for years at a time and come back. You know, you don't really even think about it. You're just running the server, doing your thing and everything, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, hey, welcome back. Man, I haven't seen you in years. And then you're like, wow, this really has been going on for 7 years, hasn't it? 7 years is a long time. Could we use ACR to launch into space if we make laptops flying into the sky?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the
I
plan.
would love that.
That is what we are planning.
That's why we're getting Galactic Craft as one of the mods, so that
That's
your
our secret agenda.
laptop can just go phew.
Secret agenda.
Mm-hmm.
Moon dimension. There is a moon dimension with Galactic Craft.
I love that mod.
The mobs on the moon are very, very tough to fight.
APL and I will just be chilling on them in our moon bases for life,
Yeah, too.
playing with our moon zombies.
Basically, BB is the fall guy and the go-to person to blame. That is
Mhm.
correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know who
great.
started that, but
Yeah, don't know
Yeah.
who started
Neither.
that. at all.
That's
Kinda
just blame
messed up.
BB for that.
it was BB's fault.
If we get a new admin, it's gonna be their fault from now on.
No, it's set in
Nah.
stone now. I mean, we
No.
have there's pixel arts. I mean, we got to stick with it. So we have a Blame BB monument.
Question for Just Blue. How many times have you seen hashtag blame BB in any capacity? And for Autism Father, if you added a random person to AC, who would it be? Jeb or Mumbo Jumbo, Green or Notch? Alright, so Blue, how many times have you seen hashtag blame BB?
I myself have done it at least probably 2,000 times. And
That's all?
let's see, guys, how many can we get this going? Everybody, blame BB.
I've seen it about 1,000,000 times by
Mhm.
now.
Come on, guys,
Oh,
everybody.
we could do better. Come on, hashtag blame BB in the chat.
There you go. Thanks, Max.
Blame BB for the blame BB spawn.
There you go.
Nice.
We see it probably honestly, about 100 times a day.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
I don't know who started that. They're pretty messed up.
Beautiful.
He's my brother. I can do this.
Thought he was your sister.
Today's my brother.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Depends on the day.
Hope Starter.
What's today? Today ends in Y, right? Yeah.
Hope
okay.
Starter says hashtag blame BB and in the brackets, sorry. Turn off slow chat for this? No, this is definitely a slow chat moment.
This is. I feel bad for BB.
Yeah.
I really hated to blame BB on this.
No CBA for any gamer.
That's funny.
I'm being harassed by the admins.
You're being harassed by yourself?
Yes.
An
It's
admin?
true.
That's true. BB, don't talk about yourself like that.
As for who would I add to the server, I don't really add people.
Who would you add? Like, as in, like, a streamer or something?
Yeah,
or
like a celebrity type.
Ooh.
The one person who hasn't visited Autcraft that I would really like to have visit Autcraft is Dinnerbone. He is really funny. He kind of became the face of Mojang more so than most of the others, without even being, he's just another one of the developers. But he got so active in the community. He showed up on some of those YouTuber servers and things. Yeah, Jeb took over when Notch left, so he would definitely be a good person as well. But I just think Dinnerbone is just so much fun, and he would really get a kick out of this. Fun fact, by the way, Dinnerbone back in 2014, 15, actually donated $75 to Autcraft.
Oh, nice.
Didn't he also write in a sign in Autcraft Cube?
The Cube, yeah, in the Autcraft Cube, which a bunch of YouTubers made for Autcraft, he wrote a sign there. Yeah, he donated $75 and placed a sign himself.
Very cool.
So, but he hasn't actually been on actual Autcraft, so he's probably the person I would like to have on one day. So all of you in the Twitch chat, if you guys all want to hit him up on Twitter, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Shall we venture over to staff?
I think we should. You guys in the Twitch chat, would you guys like to talk to some of the other staff, the senior helpers and helpers? Do we have people in the chat right now? Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people. So that's not worth it. We shouldn't go there. There's nobody there.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yeah, yes. Hi. So clearly they don't want to talk to the staff.
Blue already went.
Yep, she's already gone. She's like, oh, I'm out.
Just leave the call?
Yep, she's over in the staff chat already. While you're at it, why not just invite literally every Mojang employee? No. That's a bit much. All right, let's hop over and join Blue over in the staff chat.
Oh, wow.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Welcome to
Hello.
Autcon 2020 live stream edition.
Yay.
Surprise!
We got
Hello, AF.
streaming in here.
Hello, AF.
Hi. Hello. So, for those of you watching who are not in the staff, I'm going to give you a quick rundown. When I say your name, please say hi or hello or hello for you British people.
Wow.
Hold on.
That's an Indian.
Let's not do that one again.
All right. Wow, Lamb and Ham, you're streaming here in the streaming. in the
Yeah,
call.
that's what I said. We got 2 people
That's
streaming
pretty
right
awesome.
now.
Okay, so Lamb and Ham, say hi.
Hello, I'm Lamb and Ham.
Say hi.
I'll talk for them.
Yeah,
I'll talk for them.
you're streaming. You can speak.
Why?
There you go. Quiet, but that was Lamb and Ham. Ben X. Did you say something?
Yes.
Yeah, you cut out as you said it.
Of course I did.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
normal
eating
for me.
pizza, that's why.
Mouthful of pizza.
I had pizza yesterday.
Oh, so then you're gonna have it. So you're having it again today, then?
Nope, I've got burgers.
And then
Ooh,
non-sharing.
burgers.
That's rude. Okay, next is Arctic Fox Waffles.
Hi.
And next is me. Hi. And then, okay, so you guys, I suppose we get you to say hi again. Autism Pasta Lover?
Hi, I'm just eating some cornflakes.
Cornflakes. That's
Oh, you're
exciting.
eating pasta.
It's the most exciting food
Share.
ever made.
Are
Yeah.
you gonna share?
Nah.
Aw.
And then BB. Everybody blame BB.
Hello.
Blame
Blame
guys.
BB.
Blame BB.
BB.
And Buddy.
Hello.
He's old.
He's old. The next
Oh,
couple
look
have
at
their
that,
mic.
look at
The next
that.
couple have their
Oh
mics
no,
muted.
chat's going again.
I'm gonna try and switch
Wow.
That's
shaders,
funny.
but
Wow.
Look at the chat. For people who have their
Great
mics,
start.
for people who have their mics muted, you don't have to say hi. So we have Ella Poedia, or Dia, D-E-A, on the server.
D. Yep.
Um,
Who is also, by the way, our player of the week.
yes, Player of the Week.
So congrats again
Yay.
for
Player
that.
of the week,
Second
yay.
time in 2020. So 2020 is not so
Yeah.
bad for everybody.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Very much deserved.
Gamer Kickson, also in the chat.
Likes cookies.
Likes cookies.
Loves
Likes
cookies.
cookies.
Who doesn't?
Cookies.
Who doesn't like cookies? Jakey Breaky.
Hi.
Hey, Jakey.
Hi.
Hi. And
No, no. Next.
No.
Hi, everybody.
Oh no.
He had to do it.
had to do
He
it.
had to do it.
Had to
like
do it.
Oh,
the
no.
compulsion.
I am telling you. Just Blue 333.
Hello. Good morning.
Nin,
That's Nin,
who used to be
Stinky.
Ninjago. Now it's just
AKA
Nin.
Stinky.
aka Stinky.
Man, absolutely roasted.
That's Riley.
Roasted. Aww.
Kind of like Cat in the Hat situation. We go one on over here. We have Stinky number 1 and Stinky number 2.
Yeah, Stinky 1 and 2.
Stinky 1 and 2.
Does that make it real?
Sorry, what?
Never mind.
Oh, well, you're next. Snow, say hi.
Snowy.
guys.
Snowy.
Used to be Snow Light. Now he's no longer diet. He's now full snow and no longer Snow Light.
We need all the snow today.
No longer diet.
He's now fattening. No longer diet Snow Light.
We're trying to put some weight on him.
Next is STD 1990.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Just about.
Just about.
Just about.
Kinda.
Was set up correctly.
Yeah, you got real quiet.
Just, I'm just gonna turn them up.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
That's alright.
I turned your volume up. I think everybody can hear you.
I can hear. Yeah.
Next, Terran03, whose mic is muted. Hello.
One of our more recent helpers.
Mm-hmm.
Taryn and Nin both became helpers about a month ago.
Last month, right?
Cool.
Yeah.
A Moodle.
A little late to the party.
You can hear AF now. Could you not hear me all this time? That would be a really awkward stream.
No, we could. Well, we could all hear you here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear you.
Oh, Amoodle just joined.
Yeah, Moodle.
She's not in the chat though. Let's have to see if we can get her in here. Next is Youngberry, who's now Dreamberry on the server. Her mic
Also
is
Stinky number 2.
Stinky number 2. Her mic is muted.
Number 2.
So, hello, hello,
That everyone hears.
hello, Stinkberry. And finally, Zeddy, who goes by ZZ Donk in the Discord now for the rest of the year.
Hello.
Oh no.
Magic
ZZ Donk. ZZ Donk.
ZZ Donk. Hey, it's in the Discord. We're on the live stream. There's no holds barred. This is Autcon. People get to meet you for you. There's no hiding.
There's no hiding, no masking here.
Speaking of, yes, with the accent. Speaking of, we're gonna do the same as we did with the admin call. If you guys are in the
Leave my
Twitch-
accent at home.
if you guys are in the Twitch stream or in the game or whatever, now's the time to get to meet us. This is Autcon, so feel free to ask questions. You heard the rundown of who's in the call. If you heard anybody you've ever wanted to ask a question of, now's the time. You get to hear it in their voice, providing they're not one of the muted people. But you can ask them. You can ask the muted people. They'll just have to write the answer, and we'll read it to you. Sorry, STD. What do you want?
Still needed at the entrance right now.
At the entrance?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody at the entrance. Why? Is there still people waiting for tickets? How is Autism Father? How is Zeddy? Why are you asking me how Zeddy is? You can ask him. He's in the call.
Yeah, ask me.
Yeah.
Who asked that?
Dan. Dan said, Autism
Dan.
Father, how is
Dan,
Zeddy?
I'm fine. I'm here. Hello.
Yeah.
Right. Oh. Who's meant to be watching the... Hello, Dan. Who's meant to be watching the entrance booth?
Sorry.
Someone's not doing a job.
Somebody.
That would be the one who's only just turned up.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. I was just too deep into learning for my certification. I did forget the time.
Aha.
Aha.
Aha. The plot thickens.
Aha.
So as you guys can hear, Zeddy still has his accent. It hasn't gone anywhere.
Yes, I've still got my accent. I'm not giving it to anybody. I'm attached to it.
Duck with Autism.
MLS hasn't taken it yet.
Duck with Autism says, is it possible to donate money so Zeddy can get a new mic?
Oh.
Mic. What's wrong with my mic?
Wow.
Is my mic really that bad?
No, it's still better than Buddy's laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is
do
99 plays?
Because my laptop is so bad, it overheats even in Windows sometimes.
Oh.
You're not the only
One
one.
piece.
You're not the only one.
Okay.
There's quite a few people. Some people in this call, actually, who can only be on for limited time because their machines will overheat.
Okay, but we need to get him a blue Yeti, because how many of us have those?
It's pretty much Autcraft standard at this point, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on earbuds.
Mine are MPAL, so.
Right then, so let's see who's where and what's going on, how everybody's doing.
Anyone wanna take over the dirt tank?
Oh yeah, somebody want to relieve APL in the dunk tank? I think it's getting a little bit too soggy.
Me.
Okay.
Gil, you want to take over the claw machine?
Yeah, I'm here. I just don't know what to do, BB.
We're going from soggy pasta
I'm
to
about
soggy
to be so
noodles.
right here.
So
You
APL,
want to
I'll
give
take over for a bit.
everybody
You jump out, I'll jump in.
rod once it's their turn.
Okay.
To let them in, step off the plate,
So where do I have to go?
close it, and let the game run. Stand
here.
on the plate.
Okay. So let
Once
him
they
in.
Catch
You're
one
jumping in here.
box. You'll probably want to go up here and kill the fox for them.
Okay.
Sorry, Hidden Raptor.
Oh.
Please don't
I'm gonna get them
teleport
all
to me while I'm getting stoked. Thanks.
Unlucky midknife just missed. Right then.
Royce has offered you to visit his tech den.
Yeah.
I mean, are you still the end there?
I'm kind of stuck in the middle. You give them. Alright, cool. I'll give it to him.
STD, I recommend using
it's two of
in-game
them.
chat if it's people in-game that you need to talk to, not only because they might not be watching the stream, but
Sorry.
because you're really quiet.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, of course
Let
I
me
just got
turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, if anyone, I don't need a new mic. So clearly, there's someone there that needs a new mic.
I don't know
That would be the
what's up.
people who don't have a mic.
Well, yeah, that as well.
I need a new accent.
Can we get like a proper
Your
line
accent's fine.
prize booth?
We all need 30 seconds.
Do you need a ticket for the
Better?
roller coaster? No, you just get in line and hop in when the cart's
No,
there.
STD, it's the same.
Why? Because I tried to get it a little bit louder, and
That's
well,
a little better.
That's
Yeah, oh
better.
yeah, it's better than-
9K0's in the prize booth.
that's
Who is?
maximum.
9K0.
We can't go louder.
Hang on.
9K0?
Dumb.
Oh,
Where's 9K0?
Just drop me a stack of papers
Oh,
back
tickets.
in.
what was that?
Okay, Blue,
before?
you got it? You
Right.
understand now?
Sort of. I think so. I stand here. I give a
Fishing rod.
rod.
You could just keep copying it. There's a few people who already have one.
Okay. And then allow them in one at a time.
Yeah.
And then when they catch a fox, I kill the fox.
Yes.
And then what do they get?
The foxes
Fox had.
The what?
Foxes have the prizes.
The fox is holding the prize, so when you kill the fox,
they're all holding something.
And then
It's mad. It's mad psychic.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh, Ben.
Mad the psychic is here, Zed.
Matt the psychic.
Yes.
Oops. Or Icy, can you throw that back?
Can someone please get 9K0 out?
Yeah, I'll.
Can't we just
I'll
force
do-
TP?
Here we go.
Do it
I'll
twice,
do-
they can't flash back.
Oh,
do it.
Matt the psychic. Oh yeah, sorry, I get you.
Oh, he's gone.
I really
Yeah,
struggled
where am I
the last 2 play of the week